Hill sponsors Martin vs Joshua on Sky Sports Box Office.
James Holder for IFL TV in association with Matkins Jim Marbar with the press conference today for Anthony Joshua as he challenges IBF World Champion Charles Martin. With me, I've got Charlie Sims. Good to see you involved in the boxing world, Charles.
Yeah, nice to see you again, guys. Yeah, it's good. I've been on the scene for about a year and a half now with my sports management company, and now the fights are obviously getting a lot bigger, and it's good. It's good to be on the scene and to see everybody being part of such big events, and especially in British boxing at the moment, it's so big. So yeah, really good.
I mean, people know you obviously from your profile, from being on The Only Way is Essex, which is such a big show, but you've been out of that sort of a year and a half now.
Yeah.
What have you been up to since then, Charles?
Well, I set up my company like a year and a half ago, Sim Sports Management, and that was when I walked away from The Only Way is Essex, and I've just been working on that. I've been keeping it pretty low profile myself, and really just trying to work hard and building the company up. And yeah, we've got some really good names on the books now, and obviously now these big events seem to be popping up here, there, and everywhere. And I think people have been asking questions, but it's good and it's exciting, and it's exciting to take a bit of a back seat for a change and let somebody else do the talking, you know. But no, I love it, and I love my job at the moment, and I'm really happy to be where I am.
Tell us some of the names you're sort of working with and your company represents, if you can, Charles.
So I'm working with names like Ohara Davies, who's fighting for the English title this weekend, Ted Cheeseman, who's having his full fight this weekend, Ricky Burns, who's fighting for the WBA Super World title. Also got Benn now on the books. We're just helping build his profile up for his debut this weekend as well. So it's been really busy. Other fighters, John Ryder, Martin Ward. There's some good talent out there at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, you come from a massive boxing family. For those that don't know, obviously you're the son of Tony Sims, a sort of renowned British trainer, if you like. So has he been sort of key to this sort of development, business development, or is it just something you've come up with on your own accord?
He never actually. Well, we never actually thought that we'd be working in the same industry. Originally, I was just doing my own thing, and he's always supported whatever I've done. But this sort of came around, and I started looking after somebody as a bit of a favour, helping somebody out. And the next thing you know, it's grown into a business. And
quite organic then, in the way it's come about.
Yeah, it's just sort of grown, and it's grown really fast. But look, my dad's a good person to have, and he's a good person to know, and he's got good experience. And whenever I need his opinion on something, I'll always ask him. He's got 25 years in the game, so he knows a lot about this industry. But yeah, I've sort of taken my own path, doing commercial agency work rather than the training and professional management work.
Listen, if you are looking to sign any sort of new fighters, we've got Bobby the Bomber Watson here. He's obviously ready to go. We're going to sign him out. We're going to take him to Argentina and get him signed up. 15-year-old debut, so got him planned. Kogan said I can do it.
Nice.
Ohara, I said interesting character. He's coming for a bit of stick this week. He's been quite controversial and outspoken in the way he's gone about the sort of business. What are your thoughts on that?
Ohara's a very special talent, and I'm not saying that with a biased opinion. I work with Ohara because I truly believe he's going to be a next great British fighter. I think that
Ohara certainly believes it as well.
Yeah, Ohara believes it, and you've got to love his confidence for that. He's just trying to sell himself, and you know, he's got a decent fight for the English title this weekend, and I think this is going to be the moment in his career where he really needs to make an impact, and for people to really start taking him serious. And I think there is a good chance that he will knock this guy out. I truly believe that. He's been training really hard. He's had good sparring with Conor and Ricky and some of the other lightweights in the country, so he's ready to make his mark on this industry now.
You mentioned Benn, sort of just how big Benn could potentially be. It's anyone's guess, isn't it? With sort of the name and the legacy, sort of the right backing of Matchroom and people like yourself around him, he could potentially be the sort of crown in your company, if you like.
Another person who I really get on well with, not just only as somebody that I work with, but as a friend as well. I've seen him grow in the last 4 or 5 months as a fighter. He came pretty raw, and obviously my dad's been teaching him the ropes, and he's going to be a tremendous fighter. He can really fight. He really reminds me of his dad, the way he fights and moves. But he's got you know, big shoes to fill. He's got his dad's name attached to him. This isn't like every every normal situation. He's coming into a big arena on his first fight, 20,000 people, so he needs to make sure that he performs just as well as everybody else.
Listen, I'm expecting to see a good card on Saturday. Well done for getting involved. Boxing's a great industry, and it's great to have some good people sort of behind the fighters.
I'm a massive fan of Ifield. Come on, guys.
Listen, we're a massive fan of Towie. Well, Kogan is anyway.
Hello.
Thinks he's going to get in there at some point, but ain't going to happen. Listen, thank you very much, Charles. I'll catch you again soon. Thanks, mate.
William Hill sponsors Martin vs Joshua on Sky Sports Box Office.